I'm Jimmy. This is my definition of fresh since 1983.
Tornadoes and Braves meet for the third time in the past 4 weeks. The first time on Taylorville's court during their holiday tournament, the second time at the Braves, and now this time over in Litchfield for the championship of the Litchfield Invitational Tournament. We'll pick this one up in the first quarter as Jase Bergschneider drains a 3. Then Marquardt goes to the basket, but he's stopped. Rothmeyer comes away with it, kicks it to Justin Wright. Wright gives it up to Jordan Moats. Moats goes in. That's a 5-0 run for Taylorville. Mount Zion answers back with a 5-0 run as Jonah Smith kicks it over to Trevor Durand. Durand gets it to Marquardt, who drains the 3 from the corner. Neither team wanting to give way as Moats knocks the ball away, but Marquardt hits another 3. That tied the game at 8. Moats would get the ball down the floor, hand it off to Brandon Odom. Odom would use a nice move to get a layup inside, but the Braves would answer right back very quickly with about 10 seconds with a layup of their own. Bergschneider hits the 3 ball, part of his big first quarter. Then it's Moats taking a charge on the other end, and Moats gives it up to Bergschneider after it's Jack Livingston with the rebound. Bergschneider would take the ball in and get the lay-in to go, another 5-point run for the Tornadoes. Durand goes to work inside for the Braves, but it's Bergschneider who ends up cashing in the 3 before the buzzer sounds at the end of the first. Tornadoes would lead 20-16. Jonah Smith's 3 goes long to start the second quarter, but you know whose doesn't? Jack Livingston as he cashes in from the wing. Moats uses some fancy handling to get through the Braves' defense. He's hit on his shot. He makes both from the line. Then the Tornadoes have good ball movement that finds Jack Livingston inside for 2. Moats almost takes a charge on the drive, but the ball rattles around and eventually finds Marquardt, who tries for 3, but it's no good. Tornadoes lead 34-25. Lots of energy to start the second half as the ball gets loose and the Tornadoes and the Braves fight for it. Eventually, the Tornadoes would come away with it and score. Then Smith finds Marquardt, who's cut into the basket. He would score. It's 40-35. Crisp, clean passes from the Tornadoes after the ball's knocked loose. Finds them hitting Jordan Moats on the drive. Nick Livingston would get the ball and give it back to Moats as he would drain the 3 and the Tornadoes would lead by 8. The Braves would answer with a couple of 3s of their own. The first one from Smith, the second one from Marquardt, and it's 45-44 with 2:19 left in the third. Wright goes to the basket. He's hit, but no call. Odom falls, and Rothmeyer gets called for the foul. That was his 4th.
Caleb on the floor and out foul trouble tonight. And, he battles that from time to time. Not every game, but it seems to happen. He just gets tangled up with guys, and he's such a strong kid too. That things that he doesn't think are fouls, send it gets flying. So, but that's Caleb. He's a strong kid. He's gonna play like a bull. But we needed him in the game a lot more tonight than what we had. His foul trouble was a big problem. Jase's foul trouble. We were able to keep Jonah Smith to 2 points through halftime, and then he got into some foul trouble and those kind of things. So we just kind of had to change up the matchups a little bit too much, and they were able to take advantage of things.
Marquardt's 3 is long at 8 seconds left. Tornadoes come away with the ball after Odom grabs the steal. He's hit, but the officials rule it was on the floor. 0.2 seconds left. There's not enough time for the ball to get off. Tornadoes and Braves tied at 48. Moats drives to the basket, but he's called for the offensive foul, which would be an early turnover for the Tornadoes. The Braves would capitalize and score on a 3. The jumper from the elbow is good from the Braves. They would take a 5-point lead. Bergschneider would come down, get hit and 1. for his attempt to bring the game within 2. Will Kettlecamp hits Jack Livingston, whose 3 makes the lead single digits with 20 seconds to go, but the Braves just had too much on the night, as the 3rd time would be the charm for them. The Braves would win this one 73-62 and come away with the title.
You know, just too many defensive lapses. We've done a really good job in our previous 2 games of slowing down 2 of their players, and maybe one of them goes off and things like that. But you know, their leading scorers were big, and we were just not able to slow down any of their top guns tonight. You know, I thought our defensive effort was great on the ball and in the full court, but half court they just kind of picked us apart a little bit and just killed us on the boards. You know, now's not the time to just, you know, crumble and point fingers. Why how come we lost this game and things? You know, now's the time to, okay, you know, we battled, they got a tough loss, but now we got to, you know, move forward, and maybe this makes us closer. Knowing that, you know, we can play with some really, really good teams. Our schedule, you know, starts getting a little bit more difficult again here pretty quick. So, you know, we've got to draw some inspiration with our team chemistry and just make sure, you know, we're focused on the process and day to day and practice and drill to drill.